Welcome to Money Mantra channel. This video is about prerequisites for success in wealth mantra chanting and how to stop losing money. We must pay due attention to the sound, the tone and rhythm and the meaning of the words used in the mantra and the procedure prescribed while reciting a mantra. Sankalpa. For mantra sadhana, a formal commitment about one's plan of sadhana is necessary. That is, one's desire to chant the mantra for a particular duration for a particular number of times for fulfillment of a particular wish. Invocation. The mantra is chanted addressing the devata of the mantra. Nyasa. Nyasa is the cleansing session prior to undertaking mantra chanting, which include pranayama or mental visualization aimed to augment the process of attaining union of the mantra and its devata at psych level. Kavacha. Kavacha is imaginary shield created for protection of sadhaka during sadhana as he stands vulnerable and exposed to abnormal frequencies and vibrations. Arghya. Arghya is a symbolic gesture of offering normally a mixture of flower petals, water, milk, curd, vermilion, turmeric powder, sandal and sesame to the devata. It symbolizes surrender of personal pride and ego at the Lord's feet. Understanding the essential Shadanga. Understanding the essential Sadanga, 6 parts of a mantra, Chandas, Devata, Bija, Kilaka, Shakti and Rishi. The wealth and abundance we seek already awaits us. It is just waiting to be collected by chanting wealth mantra. How to stop losing wealth with the help of mantras. It is very easy to acquire wealth perhaps, but it is extremely tough to retain and utilize that wealth. For that your karma is also a decisive factor. If you have been dictating your life not just to build wealth but to also to contribute to the poorer section of the society, then wealth mantras can actually double your fortune with respect to your good karma and earthly contribution. Regular chanting of the wealth mantras, Bij mantras and the shlokas in the Punya Tithis actually help traders, small scale and large scale businessmen, private entrepreneurs and even those who are in the service sector. The ancient rishis were in the opinion of regular chanting of the mantras could actually rejuvenate a positive resonance among individuals. The ancient people also thought that a prayer or a mantra was not composite whole, emphasizing upon spectral rhythm of thinking good about all those individuals who are residents of the world. Only when you think good about others or when you utter Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu does your mind becomes free and available for greater compassion and achievement. You can thus finalize your financial goals to reach your desired target for wealth. Whether it is the ancient people or their modern counterparts, there is no doubt the fact that they equally attached importance to the wealth mantras for acquiring wealth, opulence and the greatest financial prosperity. To reap the better harvests, it is mandatory that you first understand the wealth mantras and then continue uttering them. Dedicate your full concentration and love to the syllables of each mantra so that you do not lag behind when it comes to getting what everybody wants: richness, fame, money and fortune.